Hello everyone, and welcome to the Monday message for Monday, October 5th, 2020. Hey, this is Darren, and we're going to start out with some NorCal notes. In our NorCal notes this week, we want to wish a very happy anniversary to Isabel Fisher. She started on October 10th in 2016. So Izzy, it's great to have you on board, and you're doing such fantastic work. And you know, coming up, we're going to be talking a little bit about some of that work. So that's a special sneak preview of what's coming up. Also, we have a new staff member, traffic coordinator Angela Berrigan. And Angela comes to us with experience working at KQED in their Master Control Operations Center, as well as KPIX, CBS, and also KBHK TV. She's a graduate of San Francisco State University, and we are thrilled to have Angela on board working with Karen in our TV traffic control. So Angela, welcome to NorCal Public Media. Also, some updates. So the Napa-Sonoma fires, we've had quite a week. Staff being evacuated, staying here at the station, being put up in hotels for a few days, and everybody's home now and people are doing well. Now, in the midst of all of this, we've done some really great coverage of the fires in the counties here. And I want to thank Adia and Mark and Sean especially, and Isabel, Anthony, Karen, Mike, Ken, Amy, everybody who's pitched in so much to make all of this great stuff happen. Great radio coverage and television coverage as well. And of course, on the web, lots of updates about evacuation zones, road closures, shelter information, and then of course, great conversations with people in the community. So I want to show you a short video that recaps some of the highlights from this week.
So you've been out overnight covering the glass fire. Tell me, what has your experience been like out in the field?
And I arrive at the scene and there's literally hundreds of elderly people sitting in folding chairs. It was definitely a feeling that this place was overwhelmed.
The glass fire is over 48,440 acres and 2% contained. The National Weather Service issued a red flag warning for the area starting Thursday at 1 p.m.
And it mandates that facility to have an emergency preparedness plan, to have 2 different sites where that person might be able to stay, and especially with COVID, then they have to provide caregivers at the sites.
But I see strength, determination, we will get through it. And I know from my personal journey that to those who did lose homes, never give up.
So the coverage continues, but that's a quick peek of what we've been doing this past week. And of course, thanks to everybody, especially the TV Master Control and radio on-air folks who make sure that the public is informed at all times about what's going on in our area. I also want to talk about COVID-19. So NorCal has been doing a really good job, thanks to all of you, in keeping everything safety first. So as our struggle with the virus continues, we could get a bit lax in our procedures, but we see what's been going on at the White House, and that certainly shows that even the most secure place on the planet Earth, when proper procedures are not followed, can fall into coronavirus infection. And so we have to make sure not to let our guard down. And I think that everyone is working very well together. So far, so good in keeping each other safe and healthy and secure. So also a new development, Katira and James Morey have installed new hand sanitizer stations throughout the building, which is really nice. So wherever you go throughout the facility now, there'll be hand sanitizers that are easy to use and just about everywhere that you're going to be. And I also want to show a really nice TV spot that Isabel put together about NorCal's commitment to safety and also our commitment to our audience.
Every day during the COVID-19 crisis, Northern California Public Media is working for you. While adhering to safety measures and following social distancing guidelines, we continue to produce the television programs you rely on. Some employees are working safely in the office, and others are working from home. But all of us continue to work for you during these very challenging times for the Bay Area, when so much seems uncertain. Join us for the best in radio entertainment and catch up on the latest national public radio shows on KRCB-FM Radio 91. Since the news is more important now than ever before, we continue to follow the stories that impact your life and respond to the concerns you have about the future of our community. NorCal Public Media keeps our commitment to you in everything we do. Northern California Public Media, trusted, independent, essential.
Izzy, thanks so much for that great TV spot. That's hitting air now. That's going to run for a couple of weeks to remind our audiences about our commitment to them here at NorCal Public Media. So I love that spot. Next, I want to talk about where we are with membership. So we just wrapped up our fiscal year 20 as we head into fiscal year 2021. And some really good, encouraging information. So I want to give you some of this information. Looking at our total members for the organization. So total members in 2019 was 4,844 members, and in 2020 it was 5,087 members. So that's an increase of just over 5%, which is quite good. Also, we see total membership income for fiscal year 19 was $678,000, which is very, very nice. And for fiscal year 2020, that was $740,000. So that's an increase in over $60,000 in membership actual income last year from the year before. So that's looking really, really good. Also, the average gift in 2019 was $140, and the average gift in 2020 is $145. So that's up as well. Looking at major donors, folks who give money from $500 to $999. So in 2019, we had 73 individuals doing that. In 2020, we had 82 individuals. So that is an increase of over 12% in the 500 to 1,000 category. And then folks who give at $1,000 or more annually to the organization, in fiscal year 2019 we had 37 of those individuals, and in fiscal year 2020 we had 44 of those individuals. So that's an increase of almost 19% in that very high major donor level. So that is very good news, and again, I want to say that things are looking good, and thanks to everyone for the part that you play in engaging our donors and getting people excited about joining and staying with NorCal Public Media for what they see and what they hear right here on the channel. So thank you to everyone. I wanted to share that good news with you as we start a new fiscal year. So remember to stay safe, stay strong, work together, and I'll talk to you soon.